All day, every day, he wanted sex. He didn't care if his friends watched. He would get angry if he did not get sex. My boyfriend was a sex addict. A sex addict is someone who overstimulates the idea of sex. They are addicted to it. They feel like they can't go without it. And my ex, it was the only thing he really wanted out of me. It was very scary for me because I was a virgin. It got to the point where I agreed because he would get mad about it. He would tell me, now that we're in a relationship, you have to do this. It was very confusing for me. The sex was every single day. There was another time when I was in the parking lot. He yelled at my best friend to get out of his truck. He grabbed me by my arms and he turned me around, pulled down my pants, and began sexually assaulting me. Afterwards, I went home crying, and then I realized he left bruises on me. Since I was in such a small town, it felt like I couldn't get away from him. Everywhere I went, I had to tell him where I was going or he'd get mad. The worst experience during my relationship was when he brought me to his garage. He wanted sex. I told him no because I was scared and his parents were right outside. They were gonna walk in, but he did not care. He walked me up to my car. He grabbed me by the waist. He pulled down my pants and he began raping me. I just remember looking out at the neighbors' houses of his and just thinking, why isn't nobody coming outside? Why can nobody hear this? After he was finished, he walked back inside and I got into my car and drove off, and I immediately started crying. I could tell that the relationship was ending. The day he broke up with me, he got into a car accident. He wrecked his truck. I was texting him to see if he was okay. He just got so mad with me. The wreck was so much for him and he couldn't do the relationship anymore. After a week of not being able to function properly after that, I realized that I was raped. I was sexually assaulted. I tried telling my parents. They didn't believe me until I got the police involved. But the police officer said that they didn't see it as anything to report. For about 6 months, I struggled with depression. I felt like the only way I could see myself differently was if I committed suicide. I tried to commit suicide more than 5 times. My parents became worried, and I eventually told them that I needed therapy. They took me to the clinic. They began finalizing my medication, and I began taking therapy. It really did help a lot. If I had to say one thing to somebody that is struggling with sexual abuse, I would say, don't give in, because you are so much stronger than you realize. I'm seen. Are you?